if somehow, some way this message reaches them, you got to stop looking at these players as like money. I understand that it is an investment and it's a business, but you also have to start looking at these people as their life. If you have a player that comes to you and says, I'm struggling with addiction, it's life and death. It's like life and death. Because he might not make it to the end of the season. He might not make it through the off. You know what I'm saying? Like he could go out, mind you, this might be, too graphic, but he could go out there and have a heart attack on the court because oh man, I need enough to stay through the game. Let me get it up so I can just go out there and play. I need to go to sleep at night. I've been up all day, and then bam. We've seen it too many times. It's happened before. It's happened before.
We're also living in the midst of like we talked about earlier, the pill epidemic. This is the fentanyl epidemic, where I know personally, all three of us sitting up here have lost multiple people due to fentanyl, and it's cut in different sort of drugs. I've had people that didn't even know that they were doing an opiate. They thought they were doing some powder, some cocaine, or some upper, and it's laced with fentanyl, OD and die. That it could be a kid just going out to party one night. You know what I mean? He played with his nose before. He's doing it again. No big deal. Boom.
Len Bias,
Bro.
big lifestyle, and you really don't really know when is your last. Just keep going.
Yeah, I do a kid say no to their best player that they looked up to their whole life, pass them a tray or something.
I'm telling you right now, I probably couldn't say no. I mean, that's just me.
Everybody looking, you ever had a girl around before, now these women around loose and it's here, be a part of. But there's nobody saying, hey, don't go out to that party tonight. Hey, why are you doing that? Hey, nah, you ain't supposed to be here.
The young rookie, you just got the vets are taking you out.
Yeah, and then it fall on the vets too, because the vets encouraging it. Like, oh, come on, you gotta have time for this. What you trying to be like the Mamba already? You just got here. You know what I'm saying? But not even hearing it, that was a little hope shot right there. What you trying to be like the Mamba already? Yeah, if I try to be like the Mamba, I wouldn't even be here right now. Let me leave. But the kid ain't gonna hear that Mamba until it's too late. It's like, there's ever a way out? Damn, he did say, you trying to be like the Mamba, that was the way out right there.
We just hope that they hear somewhere.
Yeah, I mean, I get that's just our job is just to plant the seed, regardless of what it looks like. How can we get it out there? Is just putting it out there. Like, look, we know the resources. We got the resources. If you want them, they're always going to be available. And we just hope that these leads taking these kids that serious when they come with them. And a lot of times, you don't even have to be coming to them with addiction. Like Tay was talking about their mental health piece. That's a big one too. A lot of kids deal with more trauma that leads up to that addiction to make that addiction to be okay. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these kids that's number one stars don't have both parents in home, ain't coming from a white picket fence, wasn't silver spoon fed, So they're already dealing with a level of trauma. Probably seen somebody killed at 9. Their mental health is already off and never tried nothing before, and they're in easily influenced to want to do something to numb something. Oh, why would I do that? Oh, it keep you up. Plus, you ain't got to worry about nothing. All the media on you, you ain't got to worry about nothing. You can block all that out. Silence the crowd this way, here, boom. And it's over. And now that whole cycle is just starting. But and then that cycle, like it did for us, it becomes okay. Because now I don't have to feel them. I can just move around. I can do what I got to do still. And especially if you still can go out and drop 45, you don't have a problem. What do you mean I got a problem when I'm still dropping 45 and not?
There's performance enhancing addictive narcotics as well. Adderall is a big one in professional sports where people don't think they have a problem because it's prescribed for ADHD. Socially acceptable. I know personally, taking Adderall and seeing the baseball hitting, it was so much easier. You know what I mean? Hitting, I'm so dialed in. Playing basketball, I'm so dialed in. I'm agitated as hell, but I'm dialed in. And I feel like agents and shit are pushing that because it is socially acceptable. It's also highly addictive.
I mean, since we're on it, I mean, you could even take it into consideration the performance enhancing drug, steroids. You take this for X amount of time, right? It's going to change how you play the game. You're going to get your physique is going to change, right? You're going to be able to dominate the sport, right? And then once you come off of it, then here comes a lot of the wave of, mental health. Your mental is not there. Everything's kind of just not what I used to be. How do I get back there? And then maybe somebody introduces you something else. This will make you get back there. And then now it's just a vicious cycle.